Hi, friends. It's almost afternoon, so I'm not going to say good morning, but I will say it's Friday, July 18th, and so we made it another week. It's been a hard week for me, but I think I'm getting used to things and I'm really liking it here, so that's a good thing. Um, Today I want to talk about Proverbs 13:2, chapter 13, verse 2. It says, "A man shall eat well by the fruit of his mouth." That's really kind of a strange way to say things, but back then it made a lot of sense. Because if you eat well, you're successful pretty much. I mean, food is kind of the representative of where we're at. Because if you don't have any food, then you know that you're not doing well. If you have lots of food all over you, you know you're doing pretty well. So, so a man shall eat well, he shall be successful by the fruit of his mouth. Now that means what comes out of his mouth, and that would be good words or bad words. Um, Whatever you think about is what you will talk about. Whatever you talk about comes out of your mouth, and that will really does determine if you're successful or not. Because um, if you're always negative and downing everything, you don't have hope, and hope is what gets you going, and hope motivates you to go farther because you don't know what's ahead for sure, but you're hoping it works, and so you speak positively. You're a glass full instead of half full, and anyway, so that's what it is. I wanted to say I have this up on my Silver Linings Ministries page, Facebook page, but I wanted to say, what is a silver liner? Because some people think it has to do with age, but it has nothing to do with age. A silver liner is a person who has a positive mindset, emotional resilience, and the ability to adapt to a challenge. So let me ask you first, are you positive mindset? Do you generally see things as positive or negative? Because if you see them positive, you're silver liner. You also have emotional resilience, which means you don't let everything get to you. You let the things bounce off of you and you just keep going, and you don't take it personal and you don't let it sink into your head. You're strong emotionally, and God helps us with that. If you're not, you can ask God to help you with that. And then the ability to adapt to challenges. I think we could have easily said the ability to adapt to change too, because change and challenges, you know, I found as I get older, I actually like challenges. Instead of wanting to sit back and just do nothing, I like a challenge. I like to play games, real like Scrabble and things like that. Real games that make you think a little bit, and those are challenges to me. I like to, um, you know, uh, do other things that challenge my mind, not so much my body, but my mind and my soul, and people that are very reflective or very uh, smart. I like to talk to them and try to uncover what we can. How do you adapt to challenges, and what are the challenges in your life? Because we all have different ones. I'm kind of past the point where I can do too much physically, but mentally I can do a lot, and I can do a little bit physically too. So a silver liner is a positive mindset, emotional resilience, and the ability to adapt to challenges. So ask yourself if you are, and if you're not, what can God help you with? Tell Him specifically. Tell Him, Lord, I just cry at the drop of a hat. I am not emotionally resilient. I can't adapt to challenges. I just freeze up. Ask God to help you with those, because a silver liner is really what is needed to be a person who can eat well by the fruit of our mouth. So just kind of reflect on that, and I hope you have a great weekend. And God willing, I will see you soon. God bless you.